luxury car, sir. Hang on.
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she may be a idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Evie. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and after listening to this?
What about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my boots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessmen. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband's gonna sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair doesn't get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man's brains. Hey, son?
Michael.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
It's not your fault for your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and under your head mistress, Agatha Trunchbull. I've told her all about you. Real scary woman she is. Used to compete at the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what you're going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy!
I'm a girl.
Now get to bed, you little bookworm!
It's green!
My hair's green!
Why on earth would you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
I've got my deal today! The Russians! What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend You're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? This boy's a loony.
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Matilda, what a wonderful thing to see you in the library again.
Yes. I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be proud to have a girl as clever as you. You tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love.
Which was so deep, it was said cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have but one
We did not have much time.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So, it was decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called...
the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It
It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Find yourselves a day tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me, miss, I can.
Very well, Michael. Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We didn't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
Oh, no. But tomato is a very good word. Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I needed to learn to read words, so I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
Oh yes, more than one. I love books. Last week, I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver's Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic. Just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, in my class, there is a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Harry Wormwood, owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Gonna look out for a little brat. Though, says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
Nonsense.
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
You cannot just place with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules.
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school, look at the trophy, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English amateur champion in 1969? Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you'll have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Just force the little squint to toe the line. Sing, Jenny. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. By just one simple rule, to have a third life at school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find a line and throw it. Know your feet inside the line. Now get out.
like it or not.
Russians.
And don't tell me we're not rich.
I took one look at the mileage on the first car. Some of these cars are knackers. Told the mileage is so high because the manufacturer mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another famous book? What's on the title?
No, it's a lovely book, honest. You should read it. I'm sure you'd...
Here's what I think of your lovely...
No, it's a library book.
You show that little brat. Ooh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not varied doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if little you can do, I'm not you. You mustn't act a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl. Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's good to put auspice in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Well, I'd better stick around just in case they start to squeeze out your ears. I'm Nanda, and I think it's probably for the best and for the best friends.
Hi, thief! Someone poured a whole can of treacle on the Trentful's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
But that's not right.
Once Agatha Trentful decides you're guilty, you are squished.
They're saying she's gonna put me in choking.
What's true?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that he throws children into. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges scream and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth. All right, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming!
You better hide, quick, laser!
Please don't know where I am so much, she'll...
Now!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats.
What?
Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What?
Oh, yes. You see, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder.
Hello? What am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Threat.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make you look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit. You, what is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Matilda Wormwood, you have made a big mistake.
Just so you know, that's my best friend. Great
Yes, sir. Completely different cast, sir. Greener, it was a National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow one, absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. And now that is how you... I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Who is it?
Oh, yes. Hello. My name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh, well, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing. Ciao.
Parla Italiano? Bene.
What? Who is this, babe? No interruptions due to my energy flow. What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussy. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you. Look at me. You chose books, and I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You were going to march in there and give up a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, she seems not to know. Where's Mom? That she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can't see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight my hand. Instead, she's found
used to be an Olympic class habit thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the Escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending.
No. Just then, the alphabet sister separated and produced a contract.
I paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where's my profit? A contract is a contract. In 4 months to stay off to prison, you both shall go.
No! Well, what happens next?
I don't know. Yeah. Goodbye, Miss Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound?
Matilda! Why, that is the biggest hug in the world.
Going to hug off the air out of me.
Matilda Norwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Aha, so you meant it, do you?
I mean, what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like serpents into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing at the little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about owning up. Maybe. But I was having lots of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick. And now, it was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You're a thief and a crook, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter. You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry,
Oh,
but
as long as you liked it, that's the main thing.
is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Amazing, marvelous. It makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I will say when you are full. And I say criminals like you are not full within eat an entire cake.
But,
No buts, eat.
Mistress, he'll be
You
sick.
should have thought of that when you decided to steal my cake. Eat.
He can't.
Eat. Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, must be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, and surely can't, you are the man, Bruce. He might explode, he's quite alive.
okay, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bob. Good show. Well, come along, Bob Trotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That's only one part of punishment. There's more. Second part. And the second part is choking.
What? No! Trunchbull, please! Cat!
Did you really think I allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You?
No, please! Stop that! Don't take me to choking! Stop that! No!
That's not right!
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I have not slept awake.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not child exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever known to man, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. We have done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab the fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames I specifically designed just before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off!
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the breast was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharp and spaggy objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away, and the doors flung open. The escapologist reached out to grab his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look!
He grabbed her hand, and suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending.
No.
No?
No. The escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? No, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he
Everyone, gather around. I want my family to share in my triumph. Not you, boy. 155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mountains go back for each car? Couldn't very well drive each one backwards now, could I?
Backwards.
But then, I was genius idea in the world. I grabbed the drill, used my brilliant mind. I attached it to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
Exactly. For the first few minutes, I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russians show up, fancy suits, dark glasses.
Russians on that tunnel. I saw it on the program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'm able to afford Rudolfo all day long.
But they trusted you, and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school and tell your teacher to never to be let in again.
What? No.
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you'll never be another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little freak!
Backwards.
The Escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about her evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties until one day she exploded.
You're useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
And she beat her and threw her into a dead, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that matters to us the most? I love you so much, I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the Escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
So bullying children is a game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the after a full-grown man stands before her.
That was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What do you think you're doing with those books, woman?
They for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There's an age for reading and an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Argy Bogtrotter.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bogtrotter here is no good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach a child is first break the child. Attention! Quiet, you maggots!
No one is speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you're fully included in that statement. Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughen you up with a little biz ed. This school plate has started creaking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Speaking the most disturbing scent. In the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It's the odor of rebellion. It's the progress.
Please, Miss
Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too old for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rod from setting in. Alright, ready? Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who are listening. The this I need attention is an issue. We get this very focused dreams to match dreams. The art of passing vision, say it's discipline. Discipline! The smell of rebellion, stench of revolt, ring of passive logic, a way of resistance, the bond of dissent, the moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the bond of dissent. And I will not stop till you respond, till this rebellion has washed away your sweaty discipline and washed this sickening stench away.
Look what I found. A newt. I'm going to put the newt into the trench balls.
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honeybee, are pathetic. You're weak. You're in fact a sniveling little newt! Newt! You,
What? No, not me. I didn't.
cockroach, you did this, you bottom, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
Elmo, stop! Leave him alone! You big, fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, safest, darkest prison. I had you strapped to a trolley with the muzzle over your mouth. I shall.
Have you ever wondered, will I have about how when nicely say Fred? For example, there's no way of knowing we've read the same thing in your head as read me through my head when someone says bread. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not fit to bring to some of my friends these answers that come into my mind. These stories are the for me ritual, and everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting. The noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum would tell me, and stories would stop for just once. I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. The stories becomes anger, and the anger is mine. It's burning inside me, but usually fade. I'm sitting today, eating the shouting. My heart is pounding, my eyes are burning. Suddenly, everything
find out. The new, it's heading north. I've got a nude in my knickers. I've got a nude in my knickers. I've got a nude in my knickers.
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all best go home. While we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
Sorry, what do you think it is? This thing with my eyes.
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't believe we should be frightened. I think it's something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh, yeah. He's always saying, Matilda, I'm very proud to have a daughter as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Miss Honey, are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am very...
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, don't, actually. But I'm even poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And then, when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for everything from looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her this entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe. Just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me how pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
What? We can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is a much respected...
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one question wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You.
You. Spell, oh no, let me see here. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You. Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
I've taught them that soul with kindness and with patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? You know nothing of teaching and I shall prove it. You. Spell acknowledgments. Oh dear, dear.
K?
Sorry, it's a silent Z. You're going to choke me.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat.
What?
I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in chokey too.
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me. Table. X-A-B-Y-F. And me.
What are you doing? Stop this.
You can't put us all in chokey. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Bully. P-Y-D-I-B-S-W. Revolting. P-S-Q-Q-Q-A-S-T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, S. Revolting.
Can't put me in chokey. Can't put us into chokey. Come now, maggots. Think I hadn't thought of that? I got chokeys for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
No, it can't be. No!
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again the trophies will stand. Never again the people lead us. Never again and now it was fine. Always said I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have a trustful vaulting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have a trustful vaulting. We're revolting.
Become a screaming horde! Take out your hooky stick and use it as a sword! Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out where the dog is stored.
And draw rude pictures on the board.
It's not insulting. We're revolting! We can ask me how we like. Never will go party like everyone and O-R-T-Y. Little bit naughty, so we gotta stay inside the line and participate at the same time. There's nothing the trustful can do. It can't have a and I shake you. You can think you can push us too far. There's no one can and we are E-O-L-T-I-S. Revolting time. U-S-I-N.
and that I was now the owner of the beautiful old house, which had been owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The trophies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said it was the best school in all the land. Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had a need for superpowers. She was still stuck with parents who were mean, cruel, and called her names.
Don't stand there gawping! We're going to Spain! Forever! And we're never coming back!
Spain? But why?
Because this twin brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here! Aye!
What is it, Miss Red Legs? My beautiful legs!
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The woman is a stupid man, and assumed I was stupid too. That was very rude and stupid thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with think it is all backwards.
Backwards!
I can have one of my friends acquire some manners, and one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
That is a very tempting offer. But I think I've had enough revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Wait, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me!
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would have to have love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
Me or daughter? Here are you?
Dad, you called me your daughter.
Do you want to stay here? You're Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after?
I do.
Well, we are a bit shorter room, so yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leaped into Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods,
And Rodolfo.
and Rodolfo sped away into the distance because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
being there for rehearsals when they're needed because they're talented actors and actresses. We would not be able to do a show.
Next, I would love to thank our crew who brought on the Wormwood set on and off the stage and made sure everyone had their props, and they also contributed to helping everyone be silent backstage.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I would like to thank John Porter of the Ophelia and friends of the Gators. I would also like to thank Jason Everett for building our Gators.
My name is Austin, and I would like to thank the high schoolers who came down to the high school to help with the lighting and silence backstage during sessions. They make a huge difference in our performance.
Thank you, Mark, who is one of our amazing stage managers. Mark helped with our music system, making sure the music was always on time and making sure that he was playing the right track. Mark has been to every rehearsal since the beginning, so we have music for our show.
Thank you, Sam. You are an amazing stage manager, and helping with attendance and being in the lighting is helping our show come to life with blackouts and especially the library scenes where the lighting switches sides as the dialogue goes on. I also thank you for being so helpful at every rehearsal.
Also, thank you to Fernando, our fourth stage manager, for helping us with sets and helping us with the casting as well. And also helping Miss Resposito to keep us quiet backstage.
My name is Matthew, and I want to thank Mr. Esposito. He made sure we were paying attention in announcements and helped make sure we were quiet backstage to make sure the magic of the show would not be ruined. He also helped set up the orchestra stage so the orchestra could still play during the day.
I'm Cole, and I'd like to thank Mr. Blatt, our amazing music director, who taught us to sing like adults while also acting like kids. During music practice, he's really hilarious and patient with us while we learn the lyrics and notes. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to sing the songs as well as we do now.
Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank Miss Lombardi. Miss Lombardi directed our show. She choreographed all the amazing dances you saw tonight. Miss Lombardi also helped the art department with wrapping our presents for Miracle and organizing the marquees. She also helped find costumes, and she put many hours overtime to make this show what it is now. Thank you, Miss Lombardi. Our final thank you is to the audience. We are so happy you guys came to our show, and you were all such a good audience and paid attention to the show. I hope you all enjoyed our production, and remember, sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Have a great night.
I'm not doing that.